Jim Liebo took over a hockey program in Richardson a few years ago that was winless. Since he took over, his team has been winning. But that was easy compared to the personal tragedies he has had to endure. Tonight, Ted Madden has his story.
Come on, Alex, put the puck in the net, baby.
A few months ago, the Richardson Rampage won a state championship, beating a team out of Austin by a 6-1 score. It was the first state title for head coach Jim Liebo.
State champion!
It was a good story for this team, but the story of their coach is even better. Jim Liebo walks with a limp, but the first part of that sentence is what's important. Jim Liebo walks.
Your injury is, similar to what Christopher Reeves is, and then you're probably not going to walk.
6 years ago, while walking into his bedroom, Jim fainted, a residual effect from an earlier accident. He hit his head on the dresser and broke his neck.
It's like, how can he be walking the day before and now he can't even move any of his body parts?
Jim's recovery was remarkable, but it would have been more of a surprise if he'd never walked again. This is a guy who keeps getting up. The list of life-altering events that he and his family have endured would be funny if it weren't so tragic.
A flatbed truck ran into me. I know it was no life for the car accident she was in. Next thing I knew, I had blood spurting from my face.
Gail came off the highway, 100 miles an hour, rear-ended me and sent me through 4 lanes of traffic.
And I remember coming downstairs and seeing him on the ground and seeing that he couldn't move.
Because I had to relearn everything from the neck down.
He was developing normally, but he would have these weird seizures.
I was also hit by a drunk driver again about 2-3 years ago.
Jim is writing a book about his family's life. He's calling it, "You've Got to Be Kidding Me." Between Jim's 2 broken necks, their son Eric's brain damage, the car crash that nearly killed Tina, this family has had more than its fair share of misfortune.
I give all of us a lot of credit for making it through.
Yeah, I think it really is pretty impressive that, we're still a really strong family. We're really close. Like, we all tell each other everything, and I think it's amazing that it's possible for a family to even go through that.
16-year-old Lexi and 18-year-old Zach both play hockey, taking after their dad. Their older brother lives with a special family during the week, but comes home on weekends. Before his seizure, Eric was a friendly and intelligent 4-year-old.
But he was this brilliant child. I mean, he really was. I mean, in preschool, all his teachers would tell me, this kid is special. I mean, there was just something about him, and he still is, but it's just, I miss him.
We're in Walmart one night, and he comes back and he's got $5 in the van. He goes, "Oh, I won it off that guy." Then we go back to the guy, and I said, "Sir, you need to please take this money back." He goes, "Oh, no, that's the greatest kid in the world, man." He said that, I couldn't name the presidents forwards and backwards, and he could, so he did, and he beat me, so.
With Eric in mind, Jim created a business called Everybody Wins Global. The goal is to raise money for charity without the consumer spending more than he normally would.
My goal really is to become the next Jerry Lewis in life. But I don't want to have it to where people have to donate money to my organization. We take everyday products that people buy, no matter if I'm alive or not. And if they choose to buy them through us, then we're going to donate 50% of all of those profits back to the people. It's charity of choice.
And of course, Jim coaches hockey.
Trent, Ren, and Ray will go next, okay?
He says it's a stress reliever for him, which is not something you'll hear most coaches say.
I think through everything that I've gone through, I think, I'm the type of person that really can convey to them what success is and what success isn't based on what's happened in my life.
Rampage state champions, baby.
The state championship his team won in March, it wasn't a life-altering event, but it was something good, and the Liebos deserve all the good they can get. Ted Madden, Channel 8 Sports in Frisco.